Hello, everyone. Hello, my beautiful Starflower fam. This is me, Empress Arcana, Empress, call me Lucy, any of those really, it's okay. So, there is no real reason why I'm recording this. I just felt compelled to record something, talk feelings, just talk. There is a new moon in Virgo tonight, and a part of me just wants to share with you guys some intuitive thoughts. And I have 3 different tarot decks here. Not that you can see it because this will actually be, there's no video. This is just an audio. I'm trying a couple of things out. And the more I plan things, the more I don't do them. So I am a person that I need to do things spontaneously sometimes. To the best of my comfort zone, which is, that's another story, right? But I have a couple of tarot decks here to kind of guide me with what topics to talk about. I just actually finished watching, I'm so excited because back in high school, that was a long time ago actually, but back in high school, I remember I had a friend that would get the Sandman comics from the library, and then when she would finish them, she would lend them to me in class. I was Italian class. God, I wish I could remember anything from Italian. But it was real fun, and I don't remember much of it, but I do know I love the Sandman. And Netflix, the show, I'm just so excited about it, and I have yet to finish it because I'm always working, fam, and I don't really have time for anything leisurely. I mean, another cool thing, I just got my Steam Deck a couple of days ago, but again, I haven't really been able to play anything. I haven't played games in almost 2 months. Like, it's very, very rare. I think, oh, I take that back. There is an amazing visual novel that I started. I started last year at about, oh God, was it October? September, October, around almost this time. It is an older visual novel, but it's so beautiful, and I have yet to finish it. It is called The House of Fata Morgana, or The House of Fata Morgana. I know that I'm gushing, and it's so heart-wrenching. I like heart-wrenching things. I like things that make me feel like all the feels and get in that scorpionic vibe because my Scorpio moon is just thriving. Is like, oh yes. And so I just can't help it. I love things that make me analyze and investigate and look deeper into, especially emotionally. It's awesome. So how are you guys doing? I don't know if this is I don't even know why I'm doing this, but it feels good to just talk. And sometimes I have a lot of words to say and I don't want to like bother anyone by calling them. I'm a horrible person when it comes to like talking to friends and stuff. I'm very much a hermit, and it's just, but I have a lot of things to say. And so does my doggo. She's right below me and she's just going, every time I'm recording. Every time I'm recording videos for clients or anything like that, she's just making all the noises. She's just, or like snoring loudly or anything. And some people really like it. I have actually a lot of my videos where she's just snoring. And you guys are like, oh, that's so cute. I'm like, she old and I love her. I love her so much. Yeah, this is my Gemini scatterbrain just going from one thing to another. So I hope that you guys can enjoy just if so. I think that I wouldn't mind making these kinds of audios more often, especially since I am working on doing more audio related content. I just haven't had, as we say in Spanish, yo no he tenido los cojones para hacerlo. I haven't had the balls to do it because I've been very shy, and I'm always writing. I mean, I'm always writing for clients and all that stuff, but I'm just like, will anyone really give a damn about my stories? I don't know. I mean, I like my stories, but I don't really have time to dive into them because I've always been writing from a very young age, and I've always wanted to publish my books and all that. But it's it's been one thing after the other, fam. So, I mean, family-wise, I've had a lot of people die in my family. Ooh, sorry, trigger warning for death. How about that? Sorry, a little too late, right? I've had a lot of people die in my family. I have hardly any, I don't have much family. So the family I do have, I cherish. And, but at the same time, it's very lonely, and it's very hard to open up yourself to talking with others and feeling comfortable enough to share any part of you, really. And that has always been very difficult for me, even though I can make acquaintances and friends really easily because of that Gemini bubbly nature. But my Scorpio side, or that water encompassing my chart, my birth chart, is like, no. It's just like, no, you no, it's really tough. And yeah, but it's, what can you do? And I tell myself, just focus on work. Just really, just work to forget about anything that's plaguing your mind that doesn't have really a solution at the moment, so you can just keep going. I'm like, But then when you have too much time on your hands, if ever, whatever, but any moment you have, any free time, your mind likes to like sneak up on you and is like, knock, knock, I've got something to tell you. You are lonely AF. And I'm like, oh no, why? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why remind me? So stuff like that. Anyway, I digress. But it's really nice. I've been wanting to have like podcasts and stuff. I've tried, and with friends and stuff, but it just never has worked out. So I said, F it. I'm just going to do it on a whim. I don't care. I'm just going to get it out there. My message is, if someone's meant to listen to this video, they're going to listen to it, and it's okay, because I truly believe that there's always someone that needs to hear this message, or a message that we convey in one way, shape, or form. And so I like the idea that I'll get to someone. So yeah. And I don't know how long I've been talking. But yes, I was going to say, yes, I don't know, a couple of you have asked me about my dog. I always talk about my dog because I love her so much. She is my little fluffy, I call her my bread loaf. She's a little chihuahua, chunky chihuahua that looked like a bread loaf, and I love her. She is going to be 10 years old. She is my heart and soul. She was my mother's when she was alive, and I inherited my little girl, and she's my fur baby, and I love her so much. She's literally snoring right below me because she needs to be near her mama every chance she gets. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards and kind of go with that, but because I'm just babbling at this point. So if you guys like me babbling, that's cool. I'm actually a bit nervous because doing things on a whim is nerve-wracking. Oh God, my dog is snoring very loudly. Wait, can you hear her? Can you hear her? She's so cute. Oh, my baby. I love her so. All right. Well, I'm going to pull some cards for this Virgo new moon. And if you guys like more of this audio stuff, oh my gosh, it's so much easier than doing videos all the time. And I always have so much intuitive insight. I've been wanting to do more comfort character stuff. I've been wanting to do analysis on characters because using the tarot major arcana archetypes to kind of to dissect characters based on those archetypes. I've done that before on my blog. I would love to do that again. We got here Justice. Let's see what else we got. We're balancing the scales, and we got the King of Cups. Oh, that King of Cups has come through so much. We got the moon. Yeah, we got a new moon tonight, baby. All right, let's see what else is coming through. So yes, you guys won't be seeing the cards I pull, but I will tell you in great detail what they are. And we got Judgment. Wow, lots of majors. Okay. So, and then we have here the Eight of Wands, something coming in quickly. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to go into it. All right, and I'm right now using, what's the name of this deck? I love this artist so much. I've kind of become obsessed and have gotten all his decks. I'm really obsessed. He's the creator of the Deviant Moon Tarot, which, let me tell you something, fam. I want to share this with you for sure. That the Deviant Moon Tarot, when it first came out so long ago, I wasn't into the style. It was just not my calling, and I didn't get it. It didn't call to my soul. So like a month ago, it appeared on my Amazon recommended, and I saw that it was on sale. And I'm like, this deck keeps doing its rounds. And let me tell you something, fam. I will definitely go more into detail about how I got into tarot in another video if you guys want, because I have so many stories to share. But for this one, the Deviant Moon Tarot kept making its rounds just like what with tarot did to me. But and I kept looking at it and looking at it. I'm like, something's calling me to it. I'm like, okay. So I ordered it. And let me tell you, fam, it is one of my favorite decks. It's on so my favorite deck till this day is still the Rider-Waite, because excuse me. I don't like saying basic, because there's just nothing basic about the Rider-Waite. The Rider-Waite is the one deck that so many people learn to read tarot from. And I have many feels about the Rider-Waite tarot and the symbolism with each of the images. And if you guys are into some tarot book recommendations, I'll give you two book recommendations that I always, anyone that's into tarot, into the symbolism, into the history, into being able to use the cards in a more fluid way, because there's a lot of people, the more technical, practical people, that like to memorize the meanings. But let me tell you, fam, the best way of, reading cards is just doing it intuitively. I understand that everyone reads differently. But so there is, I'm trying to remember the names of the books. I believe it's Tarot for Yourself by Mary K. Greer, my queen, and my other queen, Rachel Pollack, with 78 Degrees of Wisdom. Fam, those two books changed my life and outlook on tarot, because with the prompts. Okay, so Rachel Pollack has, I know my mind is just pew, 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 going everywhere. But Rachel Pollack has a way with words, that she is the storyteller and uses the cards. And I've been able to, that opened a whole new world for me, fam, because that's what I do. I've been using tarot to formulate my stories and the archetypes, or make it more obvious sometimes not. Just make it vaguely that, okay, I'm just using certain elements into my stories. But it is so cool to be able to use, the tarot is a picture book. Essentially, it's a picture book in your hands, and you get to pull out a card, and then you're like, okay, I can add this to the story, that. You can get super creative, and it's so amazing. Now, Mary K. Greer, and all her prompts and her teachings, she taught me so much, and from that book, and I loved the prompts where she is like, picture, I believe part of it was like, picture, this was an exercise for the court cards. Like, picture all the court cards at a beach party. What would be the personalities for these people, and so forth. And that's an example. And then, but for me, it's just been so eye-opening to be able to just intuitively read. I was able to go more intuitive. with Mary Kay Greer being more of an intuitive reader, whereas Rachel Pollack introduced the whole tarot storytelling to me. And those two combined, here I am. So beautiful queens and goddesses and tarot masters and amazing people that I would love to meet one day. So, yeah. Okay, so I totally but yeah, the Deviant Moon. I'm so sorry. This is why some planning is essential. Virgo must be like, this bitch sucks. She don't plan. She just do things on a whim. That is not how Virgo works. And I'm like, listen, honey, my emotions are everywhere. Let's just go and dive deep. So, all right. With the Deviant Moon, it was just something that called to me. And let me tell you, I have fallen in love with it. It's a very different style. It's not for everyone, but something calls me to it. And of course, I pulled a card from the Deviant Moon Tarot, and guess what card it is, fam? It's the Empress, baby. I'm like, of course. Spirit is listening. He's like, yeah, you go, girl. All right. So, okay. So I'm going to share with you a little bit of what I see here in the cards. So first off, with the 10 of Swords. Okay, ouch. The traditional Rider-Waite. We have a person on the ground. Excuse the pop. Oh, I'm trying so hard not to get too close to the mic. I do have a pop filter, but the little pops, sometimes I can't help it. So the traditional Rider-Waite. We have a person on the ground with 10 swords on their back. Like, ouch. That is a painful image. When we look at that image, we wince. We're like, oh crap, that ouch, that sucks. So I feel that we are ending this cycle. Despite, I know it's a new moon in Virgo, but yes, we're leaving something behind, fam. And we are organizing ourselves into this new chapter and being so enthusiastic for it. And it's a balancing act here, because with the Justice card, I see that the scales are being the scales are being balanced right now. And with the King of Cups, I feel like it's a balance of emotions. So if any one of you guys, because let me tell you, my emotions have been like, and trying to channel, do my work as a tarot reader and at channeling, entities and stuff like that. Let me tell you, that was a bit difficult, because this whole week was very hard for me to focus. My focus was out the window. I was like, bye, bish. I was like, I need to focus though. Anyway, it's very intriguing, because here we have the King of Cups, raising a glass, raising their chalice. I got this. So emotions are being balanced right now. And it's interesting, because in the Moon card, we have the monster looking thing, in the card, is kind of sleeping. Oh, it's Betty by time. So I feel that emotions are being balanced right now. We tranquilize the shit out of the emotions. We're like, yeah, here you go. We don't need you right now. I'm kidding. And so with Judgment, I see that we are listening to something, a higher calling, or we're coming back like this awesome phoenix and coming back quick. You might have had a situation where I can't believe this. I've fallen back. This sucks. But I've gone right back up, and you are rejoicing. And it feels so good being able to bounce back so many times in your life. I'm picking up this intuitively. Many of you might have had so many situations where wow, many times in my life, all I've wanted was to get something done, accomplish this major goal. Despite the disappointment of falling back or taking a couple of steps back and feeling like you failed. No, you haven't failed, fam, because you need to keep going for you. And what I see here with Judgment is you heard this higher calling. It's Judgment calling. It's ring, 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 bish. Okay. And then you say, oh, why are you calling me? The game's over. I failed. And Judgment be like, ugh, do I have to slap you across the face? No, you haven't failed. You're not done. There is more to your story, okay? And it's coming in quick. And let me tell you that you have friends to back you up, because this 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, whether it be creative collaboration or collaborating at work or a new project, there is something in the horizon that is going to give you this, like, this feeling of fulfillment to keep going. Okay. And because the King of Cups is coming in so strong, so strongly, the words are like, my mind is going faster than my mouth. It's, oh, of course. And then I just pull out the star card. It's your time to shine. It is your time to do what feels right. Yes, Virgo season is a great time to organize and all that stuff. But sometimes we, depending on our charts, but I'm not going to get into astrology. This is me babbling. So let's just stick to babble, I guess. But sometimes we pay attention to the details so much, and it's discouraging sometimes. The more we look into the details, it holds us back. I believe that has been my life. I've held back, taking risks and so forth so many times because I want everything to come out perfect. But there's no such thing. There's no such thing as perfect, fam. And what the heck, fam? The next card I pulled is the Lovers. Bruh. And then the Page of Swords. So this energy is someone is looking deeper, like this truth seeker, because the Page of Swords is considered to be a messenger, a truth seeker, trying to find the truth of the matter. And this could be about a choice, because the Lovers is not just about relationships. It is ruled by Gemini, and Gemini is that duality. Should I stay or should I go? Or left or right? What path to take? You never know. And it's like, despite any conflict within yourself, as long as you stay true to your intentions and you feel good about the decision you make. Because if there's fear and doubt attached to something you're doing, take a step back. I understand that. And that's a hard one to decipher, because let me tell you, so many of us, it's like, oh, but if we're fearful, we're scared and we don't take a risk, then we'll never know. Yes. But sometimes our intuition, I don't know. It's just, it's really hard to say, because in my life, I can tell. Not all the time, because if I did, I wouldn't have gone to certain situations and I would be in a better off situation. Maybe. But I feel that we just know when something is meant to, you're meant to walk down this path despite being burned and learning from that lesson, because the universe does that too. And that freaking sucks. It sucks. But let me tell you, once you learn that lesson, because that's Saturn, baby, that is Saturn energy. Saturn is like, listen, I'm going to send some really hard situations your way, and you're going to make it through. And I'm going to be so proud of you. And I'm like, can we not? Can you not? I don't want it. Take it back. Take your gift back. But that's what it is. That's just what it is, fam. So right now, just time to embrace this new moon energy. Look into, I promise you that if I do this again, I will be a little more organized. I just wanted to do this spontaneously, because if not, I won't do it. Just like I did this celebrity video I recorded a week ago, but work was, work was so hectic that I didn't have a chance to edit and put it up. So I might just upload these two videos at the same time. Anyway, so I think I've talked enough. I think I've talked a good bit. And I might do this again if you guys like it. I really like just talking. It helps me. Sometimes people that are, oh God, that sounds so sad. Sometimes we just need a way of expressing ourselves or expressing our truth from deep within without having someone intercept it. So recording this is nice, because I just get to talk. I do this on my own all the time, but sometimes I kind of want to record myself. And like I said in the beginning, or at some point in this, audio, sometimes someone else needs the message. And if my message reaches even one person, then it's great. Then it's good. You know what I mean? So there's that. And I'm excited. I'm excited for future content on this channel. I have been working on some creative endeavors that I would like to share with you guys. Yeah, I just haven't had the courage before, and I was always so worried about what to put up. And I know that most people on my channel just want the celebrity tarot readings. Understandable, I get it. So there will always be celebrity tarot readings and other things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So let's recap the reading. So Justice and King of Cups. So there's going to be a balancing of emotions, creating a harmony in the realm of emotions, and anything the illusions are kind of going to sleep, or you're setting them aside, because this monster in the moon card is taking a nap. It's a taking a nap and nap, okay? And with Judgment, it's listening to the call to do something more for yourself, and it's coming in quickly. You're going to be fired up, inspired, and you're going to be going into this collaboration with a friend or a new person coming into your life that is going to present to you a new perspective, and it's going to be great. I think I've lost count of how many major arcana cards I've pulled. Yeah, I mean, come on, the Empress, the Star, and the Lover's card. Bruh. That's pretty spicy. That's pretty good. Let's go. Let's go, fam. Let's go. All right. So, again, happy new moon in Virgo. I want to send so much love and feel good vibes your way. And if you listen throughout, like, if you guys listen to this whole freaking audio, I love you. Thank you so much for listening to me babble. And hopefully, yeah, until next time. All right. Take care. Bye.